Hi guys, it's model answer for relate hundredths and decimals, lesson number 9.2, page 173. Here he wants me to write the fraction or mixed number and the decimal shown by the model. So I'm gonna write the fraction or mixed number and a decimal. Let's see here. The point is exactly before 30. Before number 30 comes number what? 29. 29 over 100, so it's 29 hundredths. How I'm gonna write it as a decimal? 0.29. Now number 3, of course, I don't can see the part that it shaded, so I'm gonna leave it. Now here, now it's after 60, 61, 62, so it's 62 over 100. Guys, don't forget the whole number. Now, how I'm gonna write it as a decimal? First zero with first number, second with second. So I'm gonna say 62. I will put a decimal point and I will write 4. How I'm gonna read it? It's 4 and 62 hundredths. Now number 5, write the fraction or mixed number as decimal. 37 hundredths, so it's gonna be 0.37. 8 and 11 hundredths, it's gonna be 8.11. 98 hundredths, so it's gonna be 0.98. 25 and 50 hundredths, so it's gonna be 25.50. Oh, it's 50, guys. Now last one, 6 hundredths. First zero is first number, so I'm gonna write 6. Now I have 0 here. I'm gonna leave it? No. So I'm gonna put another 0 decimal point and 0. Number 10, there are 100 pence, pennies in a dollar. What fraction of a dollar is 61 pennies? Okay, guys. I have 100 pen in total. Total 100. Sorry, 100 pennies. Total 100 pennies. So total is the denominator. And he wants to know what fraction of a dollar is 62 pennies. So he need only 61 pennies. Write it as a fraction, as decimal, and in a word form. Okay, I wrote it as a fraction. As a decimal, it's gonna be 0.61. And in a word form, it's gonna be 61. 61 what? Hundredths. Now, Kyle has collected 100 samples from different places she has visited with her family. 20 of them samples are carved from wood. Write the fraction of samples that are wooden as a decimal. Okay. First, she got only 20 wooden. So only 20. The part is 20. And the total is what? 100. And he wants me to write the fraction of samples that are wooden as decimals. So a decimal is going to be 0.20. Now guys, we will move on to the next page. I don't know the shaded part, so I can't say what is the decimal, but I don't think it's gonna E. What it means. Leave it. Number 2, there were 100 questions on the unit test. Okay, Alondra answered 97 of the questions correctly. What decimal represents the fraction of question Alondra answered correctly? She answered 97. Only 97. Out of what? Out of 100. Question. So what is the fraction? 0.97. Number 3, which is equivalent to 7 over 8. Let's see. 5 plus 3 equals 8, and I need numerator is 7, so it's not a. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. No, I need 7. 3 plus 2 equals 5. 5 plus 2, 7, so it's number C. What is 9 tenths minus 6 tenths? Look, 9 minus 6 equals 3, and denominator never change. So my answer is 3 tenths. Misha used a quarter of a carton of 12 eggs to make an omelette. How many eggs did she use? She used a quarter of 12. So I'm gonna say, look guys, I can do it actually two ways. I can say 12 times quarter. That's the way we took it. So equals 12 quarters. So 12 divided 4 equals 3. So my answer is 3. Number 6. Kurt used the rule add 4, subtract 1 to generate a pattern. The first term in the pattern is 5. Which number could be in current pattern? Okay, the first term is 5. I will add 4, it's gonna be 9. Subtract 1, it's gonna be 8. Now add 4, it's gonna be 12. Subtract 1, it's gonna be 11. Then I will add 4, it's gonna be 15. And subtract 1, it's gonna be 14. Okay guys, so my answer is 14.